How's it going, everyone? I thought I would jump on here and do some talking. It's been a long time since I've posted stuff on here. Been pretty busy with life, keeping up with my family, housework, work. 3 kids, they definitely keep you going. So, but as you can see, this video is about TikTok. This video is about I think more than TikTok, to be honest with you. And I'm going to, I guess, use it as a voice. So TikTok is going to be banned in 2 days, which is a shame. It was going to be, honestly, the new platform for our racing footage this year. The reason why is because I could utilize it easier at the racetrack while we're racing. TikTok, of course, they don't want to sell because of the algorithm, but their editing tool, it was easy to use. I don't find YouTube's editing tool as user friendly. I also don't find Facebook's editing tool for user friendly, and I also don't like some of the restrictions they put on it. There was a lot of freedom when it came to doing the editing side of videos, and I can knock out a 1 to 3 minute clip in, honestly, a few minutes, let that sucker upload, and then save it and download it and send it to Facebook and this and that as a cross platform. So for us, that's kind of sucks. But I'm going to, I guess, kind of talk about my personal feelings and how I feel. So there's a lot of things I've gotten out of TikTok. I came to the game, honestly, 4 years to basically 3 or 4 years too late as it came to content creating. Definitely amateur style content creating. But we had a couple videos blow up into the 50 to 80,000 K range, and that's pretty cool. And definitely not making money. We don't have the followers for that and stuff like that. But there was a lot of people I talked to on here. There was a lot of people that followed us strictly on TikTok and not on any other platform. And it was crazy because I could put the same video on TikTok and put it out on Facebook, and I would get totally different view hits. And of course, that's just the algorithm and I think the generation of who's using the app and stuff like that. So, so for us, that kind of sucks. But I think this goes more than just losing an app that we can use for our Wolf Motorsports. This whole thing is hypocritical. The fact that we are banning an app and we want to call it security is no different than the people they're saying is going to use this against us. And that's China, which is a communist country. And if you Google search what apps China blocks, they block basically all the Meta apps. They block Google, Snapchat, Netflix, few others. And then the reason why they do it, and it says it right there when you Google search it, is they're controlling the narrative. And they use national security. And why is this any different? And the reason I think it's hypocritical is, and I'm not the only one that has said this, but they're saying the data, but all the same data is being taken and sold by companies in our country. So it's hypocritical. The same people that use this platform I shouldn't say use this, used the TikTok platform were the ones that used it to help get themselves into office this last election. I'll admit TikTok was a big area that I gathered information of and got people's opinions. And when I wanted to go into a kind of a deeper dive, I used Google and did search that way. And I even used YouTube and watched videos of, because for me, I was on the fence. I really was. But there's factors of why I voted the way I voted. And one of the biggest things is I'm broke. I mean, $600+ a month for groceries for my family, which my wife pays for it. I pay a little bit here or there, but I'm broke. And when you go down to the history of how we've gotten where we are, it isn't just blue or is it just red, it's been both. And the government itself needs a reset, and unfortunately it's never going to happen. But maybe this TikTok ban is the revolution that we need. Maybe this is going to be the tipping scales of something that's going to happen, of the people versus the government. I'm tired of this being normal. This is not normal. I'm tired of not being represented, not being heard. And as you know, I'm a voice. I am not afraid to say things. And we need more of that. I mean, it's just insane. And it's kind of, I went on a rant a few weeks ago with my family that I'm tired of hearing the normal of, well, they're just short-staffed. And I that's not normal. That should not be normal. But we as a society are accepting that as normal, and it's sad that the integrity is gone. The integrity of hiring people to make your business better is gone. And we as people need to start saying no. Start saying no to, I'm not going to work 60 hours. I turn down overtime. There's reasons why, but the biggest thing is I want comp time. I want my time back. Yeah, extra money is nice, but right now my life, my family time is the most valuable. You can't put money on it. And as much as I want to just kick my kids outside and say good luck and figure out life, I'll never take that for granted. And we need to start voicing our opinion and speaking out, because it's not right, and it's been abused and it's been used against us. And the TikTok thing is the same thing, because they're trying to use the rhetoric of, well, we're trying to keep you secure. I never asked you to. I mean, hell, I've got a phone. I got a Google phone, Android. If you got an iPhone, they all got your data. Really, what the one thing we should be upset about, and they should be coming together to, our government should be coming together to fix, is all the data collection and selling of it. Not the app, not the ban. The fact that they're selling our data and making money off of it. And unfortunately, we can't take it back now, but we live in society where we've got to be connected like we are. Society will not go if we just shut it down. There's just no way. But that's the real problem, is the data collecting by everyone. Google, iPhone, Meta. I mean, all the apps collect data. And you gave that right up when you purchased a phone. And it's too bad. I mean, I I wish TikTok wouldn't go away. I enjoy it. And hopefully the person who started this whole thing 5 years ago will fix it. Because if it wasn't for his son, which he admits on a podcast, that his son is the one that said, hey, you need to use this platform to talk to people. It's hard to say if he would have gotten the votes he got. I know a lot of people that were vowing for him used TikTok heavily to get the votes. And it's a darn shame that the hypocrites are taking it away. A lot of small businesses, man, are gonna lose. I mean, it's funny because the same people that vote that they want to get rid of TikTok are the same people that are using Temu. I mean, which is China based. I mean, as soon as you went on their app, they got your information. So that security is now, it's very hypocritical. And our world is, I don't know if it's our world. I can't speak for the world, but what I can speak from what I've witnessed in our country is our country's hypocrites and selfish. It's a me. People try to say, I'm here, I'm for you, I'm for you, I'm for you. And then there's a way of basically pulling that away from you, or charging you somehow, or this and that. And they're saying, I'm doing it for you. And it's just, it's sad that this is what it's come to. So for me, TikTok going away is, I'm going to lose certain DJs that I've discovered. I mean, honestly, I discovered Sarah Laundrie, and I discovered Charlotte DeWitt, and I discovered Avicii. I mean, I knew him for a while, but huge DJs. I'm huge into techno house music, which, yes, is very rare for me, for this, country. But that's my thing. There's some people I started following in the automotive industry. Honestly, one of them, I enjoyed his content so much, it made me be a better person when it came to my own diagnosing in that field. Watching him do what he did and basically, like, I'm gonna put my integrity, my name's on this, and I'm going to make sure I do this right. And instead of just, how people just throw parts at stuff, he took the time and diagnosed it. And if something didn't work, he honored it. And that got me thinking, and I'm like, oh my gosh, so for me, stuff like that, I don't watch a lot of racing, to be honest with you. I love racing. I love kart racing, but I love racing in general. But I don't sit down and watch it. I sometimes will sit down on YouTube and maybe watch like a 5-minute highlight video of a race or something, but I don't sit down and watch racing. But this is where I keep up to date. I was following, is it Ashley Bronson? I was following Bobby Pierce's girl. I follow some of these creators. The 50 built car guy. Fucking A, man, he makes some good stuff when it comes to cars. There's just so much that I don't think I would have discovered. I don't watch YouTube like I used to. I used to just watch YouTube like crazy. But because of how my life is now, and it's changed and revolved with my children and stuff, I don't have the time just to sit down. I take in 15, 20-minute clips, and that's about it. And so TikTok was is my go-to. And honestly, when I go to like Facebook Shorts and YouTube Shorts or Reels or whatever they're calling them, I just don't find interacting with as nice. So that's just for me, and it is a shame that it's going. So maybe this is the revolution that we need. That maybe things will change. I don't know. But as far as the Wolf Motorsports, I will be going active on the YouTube stuff, and bringing that back, I guess, and I guess go from there. But I just wanted to. I'm at 15 minutes, so you're probably sick of hearing me talk, and I don't know if you got this far, but I guess, wanted to talk that hopefully the people that are affected the most can get through this. If it becomes financially or their jobs, because a lot of jobs are going to be lost. A lot of jobs are honestly created because of due to COVID, were created on TikTok, and a lot of creators that I enjoy watching. I mean, I got, like, on my feed alone, I've got dancing videos, I got DJs videos, I got race footage. It's a whole mix of things. It's not thirst traps. I mean, there's a couple thirst traps, but who doesn't have a thirst trap? And speaking of thirst traps, I'm gonna give one out to the Woodman, Thor. He's pushing hard. He's trying to start a movement between him and a bunch of people. So I commend him. Again, speak your voice. You can't be afraid to say stuff. Yes, sometimes saying things will get you in trouble. And as I've learned through many years here, is how I say it and how I approach it will give you different results. But you gotta, sometimes you just gotta call the bullshit out. We all complain about it and talk about it and are amongst ourselves, but when the time comes, everyone just kind of cowls and hides, and that's not how things are. Everyone wants to be free, but then no one wants to be free, and they're worried about the man and this and that. So there's nothing wrong with having freedom of speech, but learning how to say it and respecting each other is a good thing. So I had a fun run on TikTok. I'm going to download all my footage here tonight. So if I start posting things, you'll probably see a little TikTok logo. And that's just a remembrance. And if you haven't seen the little, like, 20-second clip of, they did the Breakfast Club thing, the TikTok club. Pretty awesome. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy your Friday. Sorry this was so long. When I talk, I'm reminded that every day. So, all right, everyone have a great Friday. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you at the next video.